Hello, beautiful people. This is YJ here. YJ is from the Gambia, and Gambia is in West Africa, guys. We are back in the streets, and we are here trying to make sure that we look at so many things here, because the streets right now is not easy. As you are aware, Gintu has been arrested and then currently is released based on two things And when we say based on two things, this is about bail with conditions or bond with conditions. These are the two that you need to understand here. All right. Especially people on the social media currently, talking about this thing a lot. Into himself, he knows what condition was given to him. Okay, so if you look at what we are trying to explain here, guys, um, in Kenya, if you do something called here, if you have a problem called assault case, okay, assault case, what is this? This is trying to tell us that, either you meet somebody at his place and you happen to assault this person. Okay, what are we trying to explain here, guys? It's like Gintu's case. This is how it happens. Okay, he doesn't meet Marwa at his compound. That one we can clear that part. Gintu doesn't go to Marwa's place to attack him there. We get that idea. Number two, Gintu doesn't seriously assault Marwa and then wound him. That is another issue. But maybe Gintu himself understand this, that Marwa, if he actually go there, they might assault him. They might assault him. Meaning Marwa and his people might assault him. Simply meaning, all right, if anything happens to him, maybe he is bodily what? Injured or bodily harm. That is the biggest problem in Kenya. That one you should understand that. The law in Kenya is very, very serious concerning about assault. When we say assaulting here, meaning attacking somebody. Especially you attack somebody and then injure the person, meaning wounded the person, you are in serious problem. This happened to be the main reason why Gintu decided to go and attack or went to Marwa and his people, because he wanted them to fight with him. If you injured somebody by assaulting him in Kenya, you are in the biggest mess. They are telling you two things there. Bodily harm the person through assaulting him or her is 10 years jail. I hope everybody is hearing me. Assaulting somebody without any body wounds, without anything, that one is 1 year jail with findings. If you happens to be wrong. Are you hearing me? If the law actually holds you doing that, like what Gintu did right now, if he happens to be guilty of that, is 1 year prison, because he doesn't harm anybody. He doesn't actually kind of fight with anybody. But assault is an assault in Kenyan law. Either we know it here, we don't know it here. This is what we need to understand. YJ is here trying to make sure that you know what is going on. Know what is going on. Gintu himself is right now is out from the jail. Why he is out from jail? Because Kenyan law is having stages of some of the crimes that you know that there is no bail condition attached to. Some of the crimes that you know that there is no bonding attached to. But this he has conducted. This crime is having bonding attached. Is having bonding attached. Is also having what? Bail condition attached. We need to understand this. We need to get this very well. Guys, what he did is wrong. And what he did to I am Marwa is also wrong. In this case, unless I am Marwa trying to forgive him. But if this case continues, Gintu must have to serve either 1 year prison sentence or, all right, he must have to be fining at least, he's going to be fined with a lot of money. But this bonding, the bond that is attached to his case, all right, he must have to pay the 100,000 Kenyan cedis. So if he happened to pay that, that means that he is going to be permitted to get release. Guys, let's look into Kenyan legal framework for both what? Bail and bond conditions. They are telling you that these are critical tools that Kenyan government people or Kenyan judiciary, they normally use this tool against who? The person that is accused of committing a crime. And what these two things are actually apply against the person, because these are the two things that can allow the person to get free, to get his freedom or her freedom from the prison. They said, whilst ensuring that court section is in progress, meaning court section should still be in progress whilst it is going on. And they are trying to tell you that whilst ensuring that appearance in the courts, okay, is still going to be in progress. So, guys, understand this very well. These are the two things that are attached. Those of you celebrating, give to his heart, give to his heart. Hey, be careful. This is like already in the court. Guys, this is already in the court section. And two things involved here. You have the bond and the next one, which is called bail. So the bonding is simply meaning that this boy called Gintu, he is on kind of like what? Release. They are going to release him. But yet still, he is still going to attend court session about the criminal conduct or the criminal, kind of crime that he has conducted. Get it very well. It's not like he is released finally from jail. It's not possible. The police must have to investigate. And after the investigation, they must have to come and give some evidences to the court, especially from the person who accused Gintu. Must have to provide so many evidences. And in this case, everybody is having evidences. What this boy did or what he has been doing. So that's the reason why some of the gadgets will not be returned back to Gintu right now. So this is the reason why some of the gadgets will not be returned back to Gintu right now. Why? Because he is still under investigation concerning about crime that he has conducted. So right now, if they use bone to permit him from the jail, what is the meaning of that? This is something that law of Kenya is using two things. You get bail or you have to go through the bone so that they can process your release from the jail. You need to understand this. But they are trying to tell you that this doesn't only stop at that. It went into certain stages that they are trying to tell you that you, under these two things, you should not go out and then try to do something against this family again. That is his problem. And Gintu is somebody who is very, very ignorant. I watch him through Miami. He is talking about, I am coming back. The village report is continuing. I'm coming back to give Mama Ann's report to do this. He should be very careful because right now the issue is at court. It's not like he's free. The police are doing investigation about it to gather more information about this case. And if he happens to come back again and keep on doing something against the Marwa and his family again, he is putting himself into big mess. He is going to put himself into big mess. Guys, hear from me. The drama section in the court is still continuing. Marwa versus Gintu, who is right here. We are telling Gintu that you are totally wrong. And I am very sure that the reason why you happen to delete that video from your channel, because your people are aware too. They know what you did is wrong. So that is the reason why you need to be very careful here. All right. Kenyan law, or Kenyan people are trying to tell us the definition of these two. All right. Somebody happened to be in prison and you apply for bail. What is bail? Somebody happened to be in prison because of conducting a crime like this. You apply for bond. What is bond? So they are trying to tell you that if you look at the bail conditions, this is like they are going to temporarily release you from the custody. They are going to do that. They are going to make sure that secure through what? A cash payment that you're supposed to pay. And also sometimes they put personal assurance. This is for those people you know that they actually don't have money and they cannot actually afford it. They can go for the bail. All right. But if you happen to be the person to bail this person, you have to surrender your national ID card or passport to the authorities, and also to assure them that anytime the court is in need of him, anytime the police is in need of him, you will make sure that the person is available. That's what we call as what? A bail. That's what you need to know as a bail. In bone, if you look at it, this one is trying to tell you that it's having various forms of what? Security, aspect, or security measures. The accused person in the court, this is always talking about what? Okay, either you make sure that you pay by cash, simply meaning the accused person, let's say he happened to fail to appear into the court, and the court finding to the case supposed to be 100,000 Kenyan shilling or 100,000 US dollars. Okay, if the bonding is paid, that means that if, let's say, the person, whenever he is guilty, he's supposed to pay that money, and then the court actually recommended that this particular person is going to be on board, simply meaning that money must have to be paid so that they can allow you to go. That sum of the money is supposed to be paid. And according to them, they said it's 100,000 Kenyans. That is like approximately $1,000. That's what's supposed to be paid. Once this money is paid, okay, into Kenyan what? Justice or authorities, they will make sure that the money is there. They are trying to tell you that the reason why they are collecting the money is because typically, if that person, especially the accused person, is not appear in the court, that particular person is going to lose the money. That money is going to be like used for, let's say, compensating the what? The person who happens to sue that particular accused person. They are trying to tell you that to make some flexibilities of the security concept into right now, if he is guilty, he might be charged for that. 100,000 Kenyan shilling, approximately $1,000. So that's what he's going to be charged of. Failure to pay, sometimes they say 1 year imprisonment. He's going to be in prison for 1 year. Guys, listen to this very well. We are here to talk about the reason why Gintu has been released from the prison. Why Gintu has been released from the jail. It's not like he's free. He's still in the case. This is what why he's here trying to tell everybody. So don't look at them making noise, saying a lot, pretending, making everything. No way. You need to understand the difference between bailing somebody and different between, let's say bailing somebody and also, paying bond. That's what we are from telling you. Okay? That's what we are from telling you because Kenyan government, they are not here sleeping. They are trying to tell you that bond simply meaning you either have to bring a property, are you hearing me? Or you bring a cash amount that is attached to that particular criminal case. So it means that, okay, Gintu, right now, we can tell Gintu that what he did is wrong and there is no celebration time for him. He should have waited till actually they set him free. Then he can say, now he can do celebration. But right now, he's still not clear. He's still not what? Free. So that we can tell him that he need to be very, very careful currently because this is a kind of like matter that is already at court level. And who can only stop him from, having any issue is for I am Marwa. If he can still trying to get the what, let's say forgiveness from I am Marwa, that's fine. But reality is, right now, as we are talking, if you do anything, you are endangering yourself. You are endangering your life, and you are putting yourself into more problem. So you need to be very careful. There is no cause for celebration. There is no cause for celebration, Gintu. Gintu's people talk to him. Let him know what he is doing is wrong. Let him stop doing it. Guys, this is why you're here, and we are here trying to tell you that seeing them trying to make noise, they don't know what is happening. You know, passing from the jail through bone, there is no cause for celebration. Bailing somebody from the prison, there is no cause for celebration. You wait till the court decide. That's the time you can actually decide to do whatever you want to do. But right now, the case is under investigation, and everybody need to be very careful. They need to make sure that they respect this particular course proceedings. And Marwa, we are telling you, thank you so much for being brave. And we are always going to be supporting you. We will always be here to support you. We are behind you. We believe in you. We trust you. And we are going to be here to support you. Thank you so much for being there with your family. We are here to tell you that go ahead, no matter whatsoever it is. We're here to support you. On that note, guys, I'm telling you, thank you so much for your support. But these are the main reasons why Gintu is out. There is no cause for celebration. He knows the condition attached. So therefore, why he is telling everybody that. Bye-bye to you. See you later. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe. Please subscribe. Okay?